a challenge and an opportunity. Her actions, all those things we just listed, and her attitude, all those character traits, glorify God. So her actions and her attitude glorify God. You're going to go back through what we just read, and you need to pull out what the passage is about. So think back to high school when you took notes. Maybe you were an outline person and you like to put like the main sentence and then a couple of points underneath. Whatever you want, however you want to write down what happened in this passage, this is where you just boil it down to the main points. She's escorted back to the booking desk where the arresting officer was waiting with her personal effects. He said, "I'm very sorry for this mistake. You see, I pulled up behind your car while you were blowing your horn and flipping off the man in front of you and cussing him out. And I noticed the 'What would Jesus do' bumper sticker on the back. I choose license plate holder, the 'Follow Me to Sunday School' bumper sticker, and the chrome-plated fish on the back of your car, and I assume it was stolen." Well, looking again at verse 8, we see three keys in God's instruction relating to the book of the law. He says, "You are to keep this book of the law always on your lips." Now, we can do that by reading it out loud, like literally out loud, by talking about it constantly. And that book of the law should have shaped Joshua's words. I love what Luke 6:45 tells us. It says, "A good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks, but the heart is full of." So what goes in is what's going to come out. So if we're studying God's word should be coming out. We want to create connection, and that's to Christ, but also among our women. And we also have things that we need to communicate. So we have to figure out what's the best way and the best platform for each one of those things. And then when we do them, we want to make sure it's interactive so that they are connecting with one another. But when we played the game earlier, we talked about having an event where just one person or nobody shows up. I was standing for that. It happened on more than one occasion. But I want to tell you about how God used what looked like a failure to us to do something pretty incredible. So many years back, one of the women on our team decided we should have a clothing swap. We had a big preschool in our church, lots of preschool moms we were trying to reach that are unchurched or didn't come to our women's ministry event. So she wanted to be a kids clothing swap. I really hope and pray that this is something, if you're launching it right now or if you launched it recently, that you guys aren't going to just stop this group when we get to all gather together again and church is back and hopefully to our new normal and we get to meet large groups and all these great things again. But I think you'll find that this will be a valuable way to continue to connect and create community with your women. It's obviously not our preferred way. You know, it's much better in person, but there's a lot of fun things you could do. You know, whether it's sharing pictures from your retreat and ask everybody to post their picture, or you know, you can post a video inside the group sharing the speaker that you've got coming up, or like you were saying, Lynn, you could get them to do a Facebook Live just to stimulate excitement for the event that you've got coming, and they feel like they get to meet the speaker and they get, you know, or behind the scenes video. There's lots of things that you can do to encourage them to show up and participate in real life events.